first thing that I noticed is we've got some friends outside practicing their First Amendment rights, but I will let you know that my husband just found out he's going to be deployed. And we have men and women in uniform every day so that they can do exactly what they're doing. So we'll let them go ahead and they know that I have talked with Governor Romney, and he believes we need to strengthen our military. And we are dealing with a president who thinks we need to pull everything we've got away. So that, for me, is a huge reason that we need to make sure our military is always strong. But what are we looking at today? We are less than 100 days out, and I will tell you at least how I've observed this race. We have a president who continues to talk about past presidents. He talks about President Clinton, he talks about President Bush, but he hasn't talked about himself. And that's because he can't. This is a president that let's take back and say, where do we stand? Look at the households of our families. Look at our businesses. Look at our bottom line. We have less money. We have more debt. We have higher unemployment. And under this president, we lost our credit rating. Our economy is going down. Our debt is going up. And he says we're headed in the right direction. What we need to do is show him that he may think he's headed in the right direction, but Michigan is really headed in the right direction.
Yeah.
I was born and raised the daughter of Indian immigrants that reminded us every day how blessed we were to live in this country. They loved the fact that you could start something, build it as much as you wanted, be as successful as you wanted to be, and nothing was going to get in your way. 30 years later, after they started this business out of the living room of our home, it was a multi-million-dollar company. My family built that. My family built that. As all small business people are, at the fact that the president thinks they didn't build that. But we also know that's because he doesn't understand business. When you sweat, when you work hard, when you go through all the things that happen where you're trying to get profit margins and you're trying to get cash flow, you're not going to get that from a man who has never signed the front of a paycheck. But this is what we have with Governor Romney. We have someone who has fixed everything he's ever touched. When he was in business, he took broken businesses and he made them successful. When he took on the Olympics, he turned it around and made it a source of pride for our country. And then when he became governor, he reduced taxes with a 90% Democrat legislature. That's what we need in the White House. That is what we need to do to move our state forward. This is where we are in Michigan. 1 point. 1 point difference between who's going for Romney and who's going for Obama. But you've proven you can do this before. Governor Snyder is proof of that.
Yeah.
Everything you've done with your legislature is proof of that. But what does it mean? We've got to work hard. I need each and every one of you to go out and tell 10 people. I need each and every one of you to understand your email lists are the most valuable tools you have. I need each and every one of you to know I'm on Facebook. You need to get on Facebook and tell everybody why you're supporting Governor Romney. This is not a time where we say, well, let's give him 4 more years and see if he can figure it out. We don't have 4 more years. I will tell you, as governor of South Carolina, we have balanced our budget because we had to. We have been able to bring businesses into South Carolina in spite of Washington. We are looking at a health care crisis with Medicaid. We can't afford that we have to have a president come and repeal. If the governors are doing this, we can have a president in the White House that does it, but it will only happen if you know the power of your voice. It will only happen if you realize this election is dependent on you. I know you can do this. I know you can do this. I have had a great time coming to Michigan 3 times already, but I want the next time to be because we're celebrating a win.
All right.